What's up, 20? What's up, brother? I was just chilling. Decided to go live. God bless. Welcome in, man. Working on a few different tunes. Billy in the Low Ground. And the rhythm on that, Merle Watson played some awesome rhythm. That's some of the best rhythm that I have ever heard played on that record. Doc Watson and his son for Billy in the Low Ground. Play a little bit of rhythm on that. Let's see. That's how he did that rhythm there for his dad on there. It's pretty simple, but it goes to that F part there a couple times. Howdy. Yeah. Hope you're all having a good day. Sounding great. Thank you, buddy. I'll be learning that after my Cherokee Shuffle. Yep, we're about to put out the lessons. We're about to go live with the Zoom lessons, so we're getting there. Everyone, stay tuned on that. I'll be probably. I don't know. I'm gonna work it out. The times. We've got to figure out what time is going to be best for people. I guess I'll just start doing them at a reasonable day at a time, and if people can make it, they can make it. And this is just the beginning, though, so it's fine. But yeah, Cherokee Shuffle is and that's something that. So basically, my lessons are going to be teaching people a bunch of flat picking techniques, preferably a bunch of licks. That's how I'm going to do it. But if somebody wants to, let's say, learn a song, we can start a lesson doing that. For the more intermediate people, I don't think that's fine for the beginners to learn a song. I think they're better off learning a bunch of guitar licks. And if they're fine coming to me for lessons and having me just like get their licks and their picking to level, by the time they go to try to tackle some of these songs, they'll be able to get it because they got all the licks, they got the tips and tricks. But trying to learn Black Mountain Rag is kind of daunting when you don't have these certain techniques yet instilled in your playing. But we'll see how it goes. I think whatever I teach people, beginners wise, they're going to be happy to learn anything. And my main goal is that they take something away from the lesson, and then they don't stop there. That they go practice it all week. That's how you're going to get good. Take the little things you learn and go practice them. You got to practice on yourself. And get a metronome. Everybody now needs to get a metronome, including myself. I don't have one right now. It's really good to practice with the metronome. Keep you sharp. Hello, Martin. Welcome in, man. It's working this one out, too. Somebody requested that the other day, so I had to learn it. I went and listened to it last night or the day before. Um, Still working on it. Red-haired boy, in the style of Tony Rice. Oh, right on between Doc and Billy, really? I appreciate it. I hear that people say that all the time. I hear a lot of people say I sound like Doc. But I always tell people, well, I grew up listening to my grandpa's record player. Yeah, I listened to a lot of Doc Watson. I think my natural right hand is more like Doc. How I pick, he keeps his right hand really loose, and I got that speed and that kind of natural looseness. Because sometimes I do miss a note here or there, but it can come off sounding similar because it's not. I'm not like some pickers where they're just perfect. Sometimes I can't get them all. Can't pick it that fast sometimes. I need the fiddle guy and my dad here, then we can pick. Do you know the group Mummy Troll? No, I don't know a lot of these newer groups. People ask me all the time, you know this song? You know this group, Bluegrass band? I got to get more acquainted with the newer stuff. I grew up playing to guys from the 20s, 30s, 40s, to the 70s. I grew up listening to all the old good stuff. A lot of fiddle music. I used to try to mimic the fiddles with my guitar. That's how I learned a lot of these fiddle tunes. Just listen to the fiddles, especially on Ragtime Annie. I was listening to Texas Fiddlers on that one. Too bad I'm from Russia. Right on, brother. It's our local group, but it's very popular. Yeah, I'd like to hear them, buddy. Cotrons, I don't know who that is, Everett. Yeah, but welcome in, everyone. Yeah. Having a little jam night. I don't know, whatever we want to call this. Beaumont. Holy bluegrass banjo guitar playing. Flat picking is such an art, 26 says. Yeah, it's the only art I'm good at. I ain't good at drawing. I failed art class, that's for darn sure. Definitely not an artist in that way. Hand me a guitar player, I'll do anything with it, but get me to draw a box. Now we got an issue. Do you know Peter Koski? No, I can't say I do, buddy. Hotel California. Do you mean is there hotels in California? Yeah, we got some hotels here. They're usually called motels, motels, or both. It's whatever. I assume that's your question. We have hotels in California. Freebird, backwards. Oh, that's a song, right? Freebird. Who is that? Leonard Skinner? Skinner Leonard? Skinner Leonard is a tribute band to Leonard Skinner. And they rock, man. They just changed it. It's just backwards. I seen them in Sacramento locally. They were awesome band. I don't know if they're still playing or not. I like Red Hot Chili Peppers a lot, actually. I like a lot of their other songs that aren't so popular. They had an album a while back, 5 years ago or so. Go Robot, that was cool. And Dark Necessities, really cool song with some really awesome bass. But Flea always just rocked on the bass. The band Eagles song Hotel California is a song. Oh, I never heard it. It's a pretty good one. Oh, I know that one. Welcome to the Hotel California. Lovely place or whatever. Something like that, I think. I want to learn how to play. Yeah, that's a popular song. What's wrong with me? I want to learn how to play the fiddle. Me too, man. I'd like to learn. I'd like to get a fiddle just to play that. You're awesome. Cool, bro. All right. Thank you, man. You're awesome, dude. I'm not that awesome, but thank you. You a little bit. You should do more basic instructional shorts. Thank you for the note. I will take that into consideration. I'm gonna do. Stay tuned. I'm gonna do more beginner, instructional videos for like simple. I did one the other day actually though. A guitar lick in the G lick. So check that one out. I'm gonna come out with more licks like that. Short little licks like that, you know. Let's hear the juice, all right? Yeah, my family are bluegrass singers, dude. I need to work on my singing. If I could just get it to where it was like half as good as my playing, I'd be doing pretty all right. Point your left hand at the camera so we can see. Oh. Come in here a little bit. You're using a capo. Yeah, I got the capo on the second here. That's why what? Done got myself out of tune. What's up, Larry? What's up, brother? Good to see you in here, man. You're open tuning or standard tuning? Probably a little bit out, but we're supposed to be in standard. Messed it up. Dang it. Hate when that happens. Did you already look up Bloom by the Paper Kites? Not yet. Sorry. Paper Kite. Bloom. Okay. Bloom. Paper Kites. Was working on Cripple Creek the other day. Let's see. I'm a dedicated black metal guitar player. Jesus Christ, I'm not a hater. I could not do anything you just did. Oh, right on, man. Hey, man, I hear that a lot. Metal people are like, man, these bluegrass dudes are, they're crazy, but you guys are crazy too, man. I actually grew up playing metal, and I didn't get too good at it or anything, but I got to where I was like, we're doing all kinds of sweet stuff, and then got really fast on the right hand. I was learning like some, my bands were, my favorite metal bands was Michael Keane from The Faceless. The Faceless was like a really cool technical death metal band. Michael Keane played a 6-string slime green Washburn. It was awesome guitar. 5.0, I forget what it's called. Anyway, The Faceless, Born of Osiris, Jason Richardson, Born of Osiris, Veil of Maya, Circle of Contempt. These were some of the bands I've listened to. And yeah, and some of the 80 bands and stuff like that. But I played rock too, was really into Santana, was in a band for a while. We played a lot of blues and rock, and I like Cream and anything Jimi Hendrix did, and Stevie Ray Vaughan, you know, stuff like that. Albert King. Can you play Stairway to Heaven in a bluegrass style? Dude, that might be the most viral video idea I've ever heard. I'm gonna work on that. Hi, what's up? Hello. Can you play a Creed cover? Ooh, I love Creed, but no, I can't. But I could learn eventually. There is one song by Creed that I really like. I also like the cologne brand. I have a Creed cologne. Um, look into that. That's some next level stuff right there. Hey, bro. What's up, bro? Welcome in, man. Uh, can you riff Country Road? No, I could walk on one. No, we got one down the street, little country road. I just walk on that up and down there. That's a good song. I can't do it. Cross pick Jimi Hendrix, dude. That's awesome. Like Red House cross picking. Let's see. Let's see. Red House. Dude, if you get me start doing Jimi Hendrix on my guitar, my strings are gonna break, dude, and the thing's gonna catch on fire. I gotta get an amp. My dad's gonna let me borrow a practice amp, or we're gonna go out and scout one out and get a good deal on one, so I can start doing some other types of lessons. Of course, we're gonna have the flat picking stuff here, but if people want to learn some old rock or something like that, some Santana, we can do that too, you know. Electric strings. What do you mean? Chet Atkins. I do not know the Chet Atkins style. He's one of my favorite players. He is a unique character and just a phenomenal musician. I like that album that he did with Doc Watson, which is Doc and Chet do an album, make a record or something like that. Really cool deal. Billy Strings, no. The only thing I really messed with, I have a full lesson tutorial on Dustin and Baggy by Billy Strings, and I've covered a lot of the intro licks and stuff like that. And I have a full tutorial lesson on this channel here. It's like an hour long or longer. If you want to go learn Dustin and Baggy, I cover the intro, I cover the rhythm section, and the solo. So, and that is that's the official Dustin and Baggy on the record. I like Chet Atkins, picks the Beatles. Can you do Beaumont Rag? Sure. Usually I cable up to the second on that one. Let me get a two first. That's gonna drive me nuts, folks. I'm out of tune here. I need to get my tuner. It's always that G one. When you're tuning and you're out, go back down. Go lower than you think. Go way low so you can come back up. Go lower than you need to, because what that does is you're gonna go lower than you need to, so that when you tune back up, it pulls the slack out of the string. Because if you just tune down to the key and it sounds right and you start playing it, the string is going to bend. So go lower than you need to, and then come back up. Like this. That's a trill right there, if anybody wants to know that guitar technique. It's just basically hammer-ons. Anybody know the song Bridge of Sighs? That's how it starts. Is it important to have a really low action for bluegrass? Yeah, that's just all guitars. Having a low action is just when your guitar is set up properly. If the action is out too far forward, the guitar needs to be set up. That usually means the neck is bowed one way or another. This can happen for various reasons. One, including heat, or if it gets too cold. Depending on your climate, yeah, your guitar could start to bow. Even I mean, there's been times where I've left guitars in the case for too long. A year, leave it in a case, you pull it out, and it needs to be set up again. So, best thing you can do is take your guitar to a guitar luthier, pay $100 to get them to set it up, and then just play it. Keep playing it, and take care of it. I use medium light strings, medium lights. For electric, I used to use 12s, Steve Ray Vaughan mode. You know, I like them thick strings. I was blessed with really strong hands and fingers, and I was always able to like really bend a lot, and my hands just don't get tired like that. But a lot of people, especially beginners, you haven't built up strength and dexterity in your fingers, so you probably be really good getting light strings, and sure, you get a little more tone with the bigger strings, but you don't need to be worried about tone right now as a beginner. You just need to be worried about learning. So that's what I would recommend. And actually, you can get a classical guitar if your fingers are hurting from these kind of strings. Get a classical guitar with nylon strings. That will really help. Favorite fiddle tune to play? Well, it used to be Black Mountain Rag, but y'all about wore me out on that one. I like to say probably... That's a toss-up, man. I like Ragtime, Annie. The one I was learning the other day was pretty fun. I was just learning it, Tony Rice style. Red-haired boy. I think that's what it's called. Sweet Man. When playing fast, like I just learned that yesterday, I think, by the way. So I'm still working that how I want it. Sweet Man. When playing fast like that, how do you get your right and left hand synced up together? Just a lot of practice. A lot of times, growing up, my right hand was faster than my left. Some people have the opposite problem. Their right hand is the one that lacks. For me, my right hand was always more gifted than the left, and it took time for this one to catch up. Honestly, you'd be surprised how many people are just making technical error with their left hand. In other words, their finger placement is not in the right area in order for them to pick the required notes at the right time. So it's just changing up the finger placements and chords sometimes. That's where we're going to start. Nice, morning tunes. Yeah, right on. Other fiddle tunes. Can you call this fiddle tune? This one's really fun to play. I used to play this back in the day. It's a real hillbilly tune right here. It's a really good hillbilly one. Let's see. on. You remember it. Fire on the Mountain. That's it. Real hillbilly one right there. You gotta play that real fast too. That's a fiddle tune. I don't know. Old Joe Clark has lyrics, but I kind of think that's a real good fiddle one too. Oh yeah, happy Resurrection Day, everyone. It was good. Went to church. A good sermon. Pastor gave a heck of a sermon tonight. It was really, really good. Yeah. Did you listen to Dead South like I suggested? No. I'm sorry. I haven't listened to anything yet. I'm meaning to. Dead South. I'm going to go back after this live is over and look at the comments and see. Dead South. Is that a bluegrass band again? Can you play Wabash Cannonball? I used to know it. I got to relearn it. It's been so long since I played that one. I played that one a long time ago because when my grandpa was alive, he loved Wabash Cannonball, Roy Acuff style. But I wanted to pick it a little more, and I remember coming up with some good picking on that one. Do bluegrass musicians traditionally drink moonshine and do... Dude, that is such a myth. Some of them might. Not this one. Nah, we keep it sober around here. Just a lot of Diet Coke. That ain't any good for you either, so I gotta cut that out. I don't know. I know back in the day that, you know, Prohibition and all that, that's the only way some of them old timers made a living. My grandpa was into that, I think. Or knew people. My step grandpa, his dad was into moonshining, I think. It was a common thing back then. It wasn't anything they tried to hide too much. It was not common knowledge. Sometimes though, the moonshine, you gotta be careful with that though. Even though it's legal now, they make it legally. But if it was ever made wrong, my grandpa told me this. If it was made wrong and it wasn't distilled properly, it could make you go blind. So it's very risky just drinking somebody's shine. It wasn't a smart idea. Because it was high proof. Hello there. Welcome in. Yes, there. Hello there. Do you know the songwriter Coulter Wall? No, no, that's another one I add to the list. I feel like I'm letting you guys down right now. I'm 8 for 1. I'm like 10 songs. I knew 2 of them. That's how Doc Watson lost his eyesight. Oh, I was gonna say no. I don't think so. I actually I he was I don't think he was born blind. I heard that he got a eye infection or something, and his mother used some bad eye drops or something. I don't know exactly what happened there. I don't know if he was born blind or not. I heard he was not. Do you do Billy Strings? I try to. I ain't no Billy Strings. Not nowhere near that. That boy can pick. I haven't listened on one of his songs. I haven't played in a minute. Dust in a Baggie. Because what other one would you play? That's one people want to learn. Slow Train. I'm working on that one though. He is serious. That first run of that song sounds like an exercise to me. Especially this part, this descending chromatic thing. It doesn't sound that musical if you slow it down, but it sounds right for the song when you speed it up. It's one of them licks. Have you heard Tommy Emmanuel? Yeah, I like the way he plays Deep River Blues. Got a chance to play with Billy Strings. Got a chance to play a Billy Strings D28 signature recently. It was sick. Made for shredding. Right on, bro. Are the D28s a lot different than D18s? I haven't really played many 28s. My dad has a 28V herringbone. I like it a lot. This is I got a D18 sitting over there, a golden era model. It's made to be like the pre-war ones. And then this is the Alvarez guitar. This is not a Yuri or Yari, whatever. This is a 5053. And I believe this is better than the Yari. I had a Yari. Me and my dad had one. And this one smokes that one. I think these ones are actually cheaper too. 5053. They're not as expensive, I guess. My dad picked this used up. It's like $700 for this one used. This guitar is like a 40-year-old guitar though. It's an old one. So I think the older Alvarez's are the better ones anyway though. I like the headstock on it a lot. It's really neat. And I like dots rather than that, but whatever. And then the back, it's got that little weird. I've never seen a guitar back like that, but I like it. It's cool. It sounds good and it plays good. That's all that matters to me. Train songs, a lot of Trains that recognize 97. There's a lot of them I like. My favorite is the one Doc Watson did with his son, Wreckville 1262. See, can't sing it, but let me remember how the record went. You good? Hold on. Sorry, folks. You alright? Okay, sorry. I just heard something. My bad.
Huh?
Nothing. I thought I heard something.
Oh yeah, I'm putting shit in my closet.
Oh, okay. Sorry, folks. I just heard something from my house. I had to get up. Yeah, Seagulls are pretty good guitar, honestly. I can't lie. They're good. So lovely. Have a good one, mate. Thank you, mate. Greetings from the Netherlands. Awesome. Glad to have you in here, buddy. Everyone, I appreciate y'all spending some time with me here. This is fun. Greetings. Yes, Max. Did you bring out this song out on Spotify? No. Play Stairway to Heaven. Thanks, Max. No, you know what? I haven't played with a slide, but honestly, I played with a lighter one time as a slide. I was messing around. Look, I got a cologne bottle here. Let's see. You know, how long does it take to learn it? On average, this is always a hard question. Average, depends on everything. Does it take you to learn an intermediate? How long does it take to learn an intermediate fiddle tune? Intermediate fiddle tune, like Cat on the Cane or something. How long have you been playing? 20? Fiddle tunes are really easy to pick up if you've been playing a minute. Like I never played Red Haired Boy at all last night, and I just listened to a couple records, but I haven't got it how I want it to. But as far like eventually, if you play so much and all these different licks that I teach, it'll be a lot easier. But if you don't know any of the licks, see, bluegrass is comprised up of a lot of guitar licks and runs. A lot of them are very similar. There's nuance and detail. Each person has their style, but they're basically all the same. And see that run is pretty much a G lick. I don't know if you've been playing a while, a couple weeks. That's generally what I see is somebody who's been playing a year or two and they've been playing this kind of music. They can get a new fiddle tune in a couple weeks, and if they play it every day, they can remember it. Once you learn a song, keep playing it at least daily, every other day or something like that. You need to keep it fresh. Eventually, you won't need to do that, but you need it in your muscle memory. It helps to pick it daily. I'm been playing for about 13 years. Thank you, Julian. Maybe I was born for it. You should come up with a stage name and do gigs. Really, me? Something catchy like Flatpicking Tony. That's funny. Yeah, I don't know if we're ready for the shows right now, bud, but thank you. I like to teach right now. I want to get in teaching. I think I'm be a better teacher. How about I'll teach you all the stuff, and you go out and gig. I'll teach you how to play, and you guys go smoke them. That's my goal. I want to teach you all something. Tennessee Blues right there. That's a really good one right there. Dang, we got 25 likes already on this thing. 10 people still following. 10 people here with nothing to do. 12. I've been playing 47 years, but only a little bluegrass technique, so you got me beat by a long shot. Well, you got 47 years of other things you play, so you probably got me beat somewhere too. We all got our niche, our things we're good at. Me, it's the flat picking at. Dude, you play like an old soul who has a professional guitarist in their past life. Thank you, man. Gift from God. Thank you, Jesus. Yeah, I appreciate that. You play so lovely. Right on, man. I really like that rendition of Shady Grove. Yeah, let's see here. Let's see. Shady Grove, my love. Right? Messing around with that one. I am assume. Let's see. What do you? I am to assume you don't read music. Yeah. How'd you know? That's weird. You kind of just guessed that. I don't read tab either, but I'm gonna start learning how to write tab. I'm gonna get a tab editing software so that if somebody wants to learn, say, my version or how I play a certain fiddle tune, they can go and just download a PDF tab. And I'm also going to try to figure out how to start adding tablature on these videos. So as I'm giving a lesson, the folks that like tab, they can watch me play it as they're seeing the actual tab. So that will help out a lot of people. Do you know the Monkey Island theme by any chance? No, I haven't. But how did you know that? That was interesting. Can we see your father play too? Yeah, he's going to be coming on soon. He's not here tonight, but tomorrow hopefully we'll get him on the live again. He had fun last night, and everybody was digging having him on. He has some cool stories and stuff too. So it made the live so much more fun with him on there. Honestly, we looked at it and we're like, "Wow, we've been here 2 hours." He was like, "What? What the?" Yeah, he was so shocked we were on here like 2 hours. He may be watching right now, so. How much time you practice every day? How much time do I practice I don't really practice every day a whole lot right now. The only time I practice is when I get on here with you folks. So I just decided that if I'm going to play anyway, I might as well do it live, and play and mess around. Make it fun, Can you play music by hearing it on the fly? Yeah, so I learned a lot of my stuff growing up. I lived with my grandparents sometimes when my parents were at work. So I lived with my parents too. But when they were at work, my dad would drop me off at my grandparents, and um, they had a record. My grandpa had an old record player, and I was really interested in that as a kid. And I would start listening to it. And I liked people like Doc Watson. I liked the Stanley Brothers, Earl Scruggs, the Carter Family. So these tunes, I started to learn how to play them a little bit because my dad had already started having me play guitar from like 7 or 8, 9 years old, something like that. And I didn't know bluegrass, but Grandpa played bluegrass. So I wanted to learn a song. And the first one he showed me was Wildwood Flower by the Carter Family. And I just really would go over there and listen to that record player for hours and hours and try to steal me some guitar licks off of all the greats and even some fiddle players. I would mimic them. I learned a lot from the records, the old records, old timers. You're a, you're too good to be a reader. Oh, is that how it is? Yeah, you nailed that one though. No, I don't read tab. I don't read music. I don't read tab. I don't even understand it when I'm looking at it. I was like, what is this? What am I looking at here? Makes no sense at all. California. Where do you live? California. English. Well, yeah, I'm an American. Yeah. It's the first time that somebody said I wasn't from the South. They all assume I'm like some Southern hillbilly or something. Everyone says I have a accent, like a country accent. I'm never gonna hear it. I think I sound very like city, California, like a California boy. That's how I think I sound. But they think I'm from like the deep South, you know, or North Carolina or something like that. Like, no, I'm from California. Do you compose music and improvise a lot? No, I wrote a couple little songs here. I never finished much, but I would like to start writing music. That would be cool. But I was just always busy learning other people's music. And now I'm busy teaching it. So I don't know. It's pretty cool. I thought you were from like Alabama. See? Heck no. That'd be cool though. I'm sure we would get along. Uh, I'm pretty sure they would accept me as long as I didn't tell them I was from California. Like I said before, that would screw up the relationship. They'd send me back. We don't care how good you are on the guitar. Take your guitar, go back to California. This guitar owes me $5. Mm. Yeah, definitely not from Alabama. Mate, you and I should do a duo. You on the guitar and me on the banjo. Dude, I'm down for that. That would be sweet, bro. I could actually invite you into the live once I figure that out. Julian, I like that idea, bro. Salty Dog. Let's do Salty Dog, man. We'll figure something out. Salty Dog. We can do Old Joe Clark. Anything you want to play. If I don't know it, I'll learn it. I'm all the way on the Gulf. It takes me 20 minutes to be at the end of the country and enjoying sharks. Ooh, man, stay out of the water. Heck no. Do you believe in God? Yes. Yes, I do. In Jesus Christ. Jesus is the way, the truth, and the life. Amen to that. Yes, I do have a relationship with Christ. A very close one. Last night, the other day, I was back in studying a lot right now, like 1 Corinthians again. I just have a little King James Bible. This is the one my grandma gave me a long time ago. Am I the only one that marks up Bibles? I marked the verses up in here when I like them, when I want to study them more. Oh, also, I really need to go back and study the book of Acts. right now, because that's such an awesome book, Pentecost and everything. That's when it all started to get real with the Holy Spirit and starting to have like all the power. I'm still studying though. I'm still very much on the path of learning and open to learn, and nothing better than the Holy Spirit to lead you into that and the Word of God. So I actually need to get more into my Bible, and I pray a lot though. So, but I need to start like being more. What would you say? Like not dedicated, but like I need to. I'm not really good at allocating my time to a bunch of different things, so I need to become more uh, organized. I guess. Jesus said, "Seek first the kingdom of God, and everything should be added unto you." So that's like the first thing we need to do: seek the Lord. I mark mine and put notes on it. Yeah, I do too. Carter family, yes, sir. Uh, I suck at management. You can get better. Carter family. Everyone knows Wildflower, but there's this one that sounds like that. It's "Thinking Tonight of My Blue Eyes." That's a pretty song right there. Hey, if you guys can go ahead and like, subscribe, do all that, whatever, that would really help me out. I forgot to tell you folks that. Trying to grow the channel here. Every time I do it live, I can get like 10 subscribers or whatever. That's like a big deal for me. It's like a big win. So sugar cookie. Not my favorite, but new sub. Right on, Javin. Right, or Buck. I'm gonna call you Buck. Buck. That's a hillbilly name right there. Buck. Buck's probably from Alabama. Where are you from, Buck? Right on, Max. Max and Buck. Good old boys. That deserved a G lick. Do you know Washington Square from the Village Stompers? No, I'm sorry, man. Sorry, Jens. That's a good little G run there. It starts out with that G lick, but it doesn't stop. Billy Strings, enjoy your meal. Right on, man. My cookie meal. I was like, what are you talking about? What's he talking about? I already ate. They fed me at church. I gain like 5 pounds every time I go to church, man. I gotta cut it out. I'm gonna get so, man. Gotta get back. Gotta get lean. It's summertime. Gotta hit a workout too. It's been a minute. Not feeling the best lately because I've been somebody. I got to stay training. Something's off if I'm not training. I love God and music. Right on, buddy. My family and life. Amen to that, brother. Yeah, that's all good stuff. God first, right? I like how you put God first. Family, music, life. Yeah. Well, I mean, what else do you need? Can't think of anything. I do music too. You're rapping. You're a rapper. Rapping, freestyle. Made a few songs. Dude, give me 20 seconds. Get a little refill here. I'll be right back, folks. I want to talk about that rapping. So you're a rapper, huh? Freestyle. Mostly confessions about I used to make rap beats, hip hop beats for a long time, about a few years. I actually have an Instagram still up with where I would be doing live cookups. Still beats, still 916 beats Instagram. Check that out. Still 91. Go check that out real quick. I think it's still 916. That was the area code, Sacramento. Still STILL 916 beats. I think that's how it went. What did Max say? You're not too far from Billy Strings level. You think so? That sounds nuts to say, even think of that. But everybody that watches and hears, like, they're a better judge than the I guess musicians are always hard on themselves. Personally, I don't think I'm anywhere near Billy Strings level. But maybe you guys are hearing something else better than me, you know. I think one thing's true, we can all improve, that's for sure, right? What did he say about my cookie? Don't be talking about my cookie now. Your cookie you just ate. Oh yeah, I didn't finish it yet. Don't rush it. My daddy's at home, I think. Or he's out having a steak or something. Yeah, we're gonna get Philip. We're gonna try to get my dad on here tomorrow, and he's working on some of these tunes. So he's getting practice up too. So, hi from Indonesian. Hi, I'm from Indonesia. I'm learning country music, strumming like Billy Strings. Show me Billy Strings strumming. Boom chuck. That's the common rhythm in bluegrass. Boom chuck. Boom chucka. Here's the strum pattern. If you could just play that, alternating the bass with the D string. This is a G. So you hit the E string, strum once, and then hit the D, and then strum once, and then go back. If you could just practice that, buddy, that will just stick to the G chord for now. Just do that. God is almighty. Yes, sir. Yeah, my rapping style is old school hip hop. I love the 90s. Wordplay, double flow. Yeah, kind of like double flow switches stuff, pretty smooth. But I'm a humble rapper. But I'm a humble rapper. Mostly would roast other rappers and glorify God. Dude, I love me some Christian rappers, dude. Gabe? No. What is his name? I totally forget. Marcus. Roger Marcus. He has a YouTube channel. It's like a preacher and stuff, but Roger Marcus has some awesome Christian rap music. You are my best teacher. Really? I appreciate that. You're learning stuff? That's good. That's good to hear. I appreciate feedback because I'm always looking to improve that too. I want to make sure you guys are learning stuff. What else? Evil Ways. Santana there. I watch people do nothing on their live. I know. Yeah, it's funny. Like, people will watch people literally do nothing. They'll watch people eat a cookie. Hey, bro, I mean, we got 6 people on here. I'm glad with that for now. Maybe we'll get 7. I'm not sure what the deal is. I thought I'd have it. I started with like 40. I don't know. How do you get more? Anybody got more tips on how to bring a bigger audience on these lives? Not that that's the end goal, but it'll help grow the channel. You got a new sub. Oh, right on, bro. I appreciate that. If everybody would sub, everyone, a lot of you did already. I appreciate that. Jack Johnson, yeah. Jack Johnson, the boxer? We're the real ones. Don't worry. No fake stuff here. Oh, right on, Aaron. I appreciate that. Yeah, I'm starting to recognize everybody's names that's in here a bit. I mean, and even older subscribers that come in. Charlie Crockett. Is he a blue? Stevie Ray Vaughan. I love Stevie Ray. Mess that up. We used to play that song. I used to actually know it. But we used to play that in our little band. It was called Streetwise, which my mom makes a funny joke. It's a horrible name for your band. No, not a person in that band was Streetwise, she would say. Excluding my son, which was me. And I was not streetwise. At 17, 18, I was not wise about much. Let's say. Do you like Tommy Emmanuel? Yes, I do. Deep River Blues. Love the way he plays that. That pick control is just crazy. Right on, brother. Yeah. When I first started playing guitar, I started dropping the picks. I'd be picking and I'd drop it. I'd be like, oh. Be at like a bluegrass gig and I started jamming and I'd drop the pick. Then I got these ones that had little grips on them, and then pretty soon I quit dropping it. And another thing I started doing as a beginner, I'd be picking, and the pick would literally, I'd lose it in the guitar hole. Like, I had so many guitar picks in my, you could like, it was like a homemade shaker instrument just from all the guitar picks. I must have had 20 picks in there at one point. I got so tired of taking them out. I'd get them all right in the middle, right? I'd shake it to where I get them in the middle, and then you have to do it real fast to get them to. And then sometimes you miss. You have to get them back into the middle there again, moving around, and then bam. That's when you're really hard up, man. You're a guitar player for 20 years, but you don't have a pick. They're under the couch. You find them when you don't need them, but God forbid you need to get a pick. They're look in your guitar. That's where they were. I found a pick the other day. It was in my laptop. I closed my laptop on it. Couldn't find it. And then one was in my shoe, and just like, it's ridiculous, man. Like, I can't believe I can't hold on to a guitar pick. It's actually something wrong with me. Weren't you at Judy's? You guys smoked that place. Oh yeah. Oh, this is Phil Dog. This is my boy Phil Dog. Phil is I was like, that name is so familiar. Phil Dog. Yeah, he's a drummer. He was in our band here. Philip. He changed his name on me. That's why it screwed me. So Phil was me and my dad, and we need to go hang out with Phil and watch some music here soon. But a while back, we were going out to band. Well, this was a couple years ago. Me, my dad, and Phil. My dad was the bass player and guitar player as well. Phil was the drummer. I was a guitar player. We went and seen some live music in, what was it? Ooh, I forget. It wasn't Vacaville. Some little country tavern bar. Some little country establishment. Bunch of redneck people, And we went in there, and it was a country bar, and they had a country band, and they were pretty good. And we were like, man, these guys are rocking. Then they took a little break. Now, Phil is so good at talking to people. And that's what he does. He's like into promotion and stuff. He can get gigs and all this stuff. And he can play. So he's got like the double whammy there. So he starts talking to the band and says, hey, since you guys are on break right now, hey, this is our band right here. Do you want us to like fill in for you guys as you take a break? A little intermission, little 15-minute deal we can do for you, fill in. And my dad was upset because he didn't think that we were warmed up. He didn't think that we were practiced up enough. We would just start playing again. So he was not, me and my dad were not mentally prepared. And Phil was like talking us into it. Just come on, guys, let's do it. We got this shit. He wasn't worried about it at all. So my dad was like, you guys better play right. And so we played right. And we did Pride and Joy, and we smoked it. And it was so good that even the singer went off his break and started to come back and sing with us. And we did Texas Flood. Forget that one. But yeah, we was there, and then people really dug that. Because they were listening to country, and we totally like switched it up on them, went full blues rock. They needed that. And we did Scuttlebutton. I remember that. Way easier to do on a Fender Strat, by the way. Standing ovation. Yeah, I remember that, dude. They really were digging that. Heard this quote once. Give a man love and he will trade his crown for a kiss. Break his heart and he will raise empires from the ashes of his pain. Dang, we got a poet over here. This is our whole story as musicians. Right on, man. Yeah. Beauty for ashes, yeah. You know what? I thought it would be a good, cool little thing to just go like downtown and just start playing. Maybe get a couple tips or something, or like a free cup of coffee. That would be nice. Just play random stuff, blues, whatever. Hillbilly blues, bluegrass. There we go. You smoked that Torch Club, right? Yeah. We went over there. There used to be a little. Thanks, Phil. You did too. We were all getting down over there at one point. I remember that. We need to go back over there and hit it up, man. We need to go over there and hit it up. Get that blues in there too. See, me and my group, we're like multi-dimensional with our music. We just kind of like, you know, we we take all styles and like bring it all together and do our own thing. We have our own little style. We don't have any rules. We just go for it, you know. Torch Club it's downtown still, Sacramento, downtown Sacramento, a blues club where just regulars get together and they start jamming. They usually have a band, but before the band plays, just regular folks can get up there and have a practice, and it's really cool. Sometimes the people practicing and the people that aren't a band, sometimes they're actually better musicians than the actual band. With Jimmy Cadillac Reed, yeah, I remember that guy. Yeah, he played the harmonica, right? And he sang, I think. Do you regularly play a Strat? No, I used to have a Strat. My dad gave me a Strat, and I don't have that anymore. But he let me borrow this guitar. It's it's an electric guitar. It plays pretty good. I like it. It's a good guitar. If I can get it out of the case. It's a nice one. It's got a cool headstock on it. It's a Paul Reed. That's it. Paul Reed Smith. SE McCarty 594, whatever. Maybe that's the model. I'm not sure. Yeah. The action on this is pretty low too. I like this one. Yeah. Forgot Texas Flood. I'm not sure. This is my dad's guitar, and I don't know what strings he has on it. I just know a while ago it was buzzing. Both strings were buzzing, and I put it back in the case there, and now it's not doing it no more, so I'm not sure. I love those strings. Best I've ever used. They may be. Cream, yeah. Let's see. The first song, one of the first ones my dad taught me was that "Sunshine of Your Love." Crossroads. Forgot it. Gotta work on that one. Fleetwood Mac. Yeah. Gotta learn some of that stuff. I think we did Windows with Vic. Back to Streetwise. I think that's a song. One of the songs, Windows. Fleetwood Mac has some good songs. Yeah, I'm glad everyone was in here tonight. This is so fun just hanging out with everybody. We got Field Dog in the house. That's freaking awesome. We need to come over, man, to your house and hit a jam up. I think it would be really cool to show the subscribers here how we get down, Phil. Give them some electric church music, we'll call it. lacking funds right now. Yeah, I feel you on that, bro. Miss Jamming, right on, bro. We'll get to that. Yeah, and we'll just we'll just I'll bring my little um, phone here and the tripod, which is what it's standing on right now. We'll just film the whole thing. Doesn't have to be perfect. We'll just show these folks how we practice and you know. Have you ever heard of Garrett Mason? No, I have not. Slide? Yeah, I'd like to get a slide and mess around with it, but no, I have not ever been a slide player. But I love that slide solo on Layla, Eric Clapton. I love that. Killer Canadian blues rock guitarist. Yeah. I like Rush. I have a PRS2 quality made. Yeah, it is really nice, man. This is my dad's guitar. As well as the Alvarez. There, that's his as well. I'm just holding on to it. Yeah, I like this. I like this a lot. Why don't you plug in, bro? I don't got no amp, bro. We ain't got nowhere to plug into. No holes around here to plug into, bro. Uh, we're ampless, dude. I'm gonna borrow my dad's amp, but it's kind of big and heavy for us to lug around right now. It's not really practical, so I'm gonna look for a little practice amp, you know. And he loaned me one, dude, and I like blew it up, I guess. I turned that thing up and put the distortion on it, and now it's not like working. So hopefully I can fix that because it's just a little. It's like a little 5 watt amp, you know. But I want something like at least like a 15 watt for the bedroom. So I could, you know, do lives with this. That'd be fun too if y'all can hear it. That would help. I think a fun live would be to me to just like play some blues backing tracks and different styles of blues, more upbeat tempos, more slow blues, and just see what I can kind of come up with. It's been a minute since I've done stuff like that. We got a twin reverb, a tube amp, old school one. My dad had a Bassman, all tube amps. Yeah, all different kinds of stuff like that. I know what you're talking about on the Fender amps. Twin reverb, man, they're loud as heck. If you guys want to go and see our band, what we used to play, Phil here, Philip Garcia in here in the chat, playing. It was our band at the time. Go listen to us. There's a Santana Black Magic Woman. It's a short on this YouTube channel, and it was just a little snippet of us playing Black Magic Woman. It's the solo part, and you can hear what we kind of sounded like back then. But we'll be better than that now. But that was anyway. That was a twin reverb amp, tube amp, the old ones, with no pedal, just a Ibanez, $400 Ibanez guitar with no humbuckers either. It was just, but I turned up so loud that, as you know, a tube amp turned up really loud starts to have that natural distortion, which sounds better anyway. You don't need no pedals, just a little reverb and turn that sucker up to 11. $400. I have a little Boss practice amp. Yeah, I heard those are good. Put batteries into it if you want. Yeah, I want, like I said, at least a 15 watt. Oh. What's these things that keep like floating up on the bottom here? Looks like little hearts or something. What is that? It's like little gray things, and then they stop. There it goes again. What is that? Oh, it's maybe my phone's acting up or something. Something moving on there. It goes again there. Is that like somebody liking the stuff or hearting it or something? I can't really see. Oh, is that what that is? 100. Oh, okay, that's what's up. Does that help if everybody, does that push it out to the algorithm? Bro, everybody give me 100. All that. Do the 100 symbol or whatever. Do that. Everyone at the same time, just like go off on that thing. See if it pushes. I'm curious if it pushes it out there because I got 11 people on here now. Let's see if we can get it up to like 100 or whatever. Yeah, I don't really know what that means, but boost the algorithm. Boost it. Boost it up. Boost. It actually went down just now. People were leaving. Kidding. Begin, please. Ooh, went down 7 to 8. $44 likes. That's pretty cool. I liked how Jimi Hendrix would do that. He would, when he went up with a bend, he would bend up so high that he would catch the other strings and bend down. Hear that? I love that. Begin song. What song, brother? Welcome in, dude. What was your band a cover band? Mostly covers. We did a lot of Santana. We did a lot of Latino rock. We did a lot of blues. We did some blues rock. We did some Stevie Ray Vaughan. We did some Fleetwood Mac, as my brother said earlier. A bunch of cool songs, you know. We did some Mexican songs. Corazon Espinado, Santana. We did some Malo. We did some oldies. We did it all. Please sing the song. Begin. Oh, bro, you don't want me singing. Dude, I'm not. Dude, I'll have -9 followers here right now. Don't let me sing, dude. If I work on my singing, though, I'm going to start singing these old tunes. If I can get to where I'm just a decent folk singer, I'll be happy with that. I'm not going to be singing no opera or nothing of the sort. But if I could just to get singing some of these old Joe Clark and simple songs like that, I'll be happy. I like Way Downtown is a really good one too. Way Downtown, fooling around. You know that one? One of them good hillbilly tunes. Way Downtown, fooling around. What's everyone up to tonight, though? Any movies, any shows? What do y'all got going on tonight? Hopefully it's not just watching me on here, because that would be pretty sad. Anybody got any like plans later? I mean, it's not too late where I'm at. It's like noon. You look like you are. Not at all, man. Just warming up. I'm still young, bro. I'm only 34. I'm a young fool. 34 years old. No, we're not tired. In my prime, bro. But how are you? Tropical papaya. Ooh, that's a cool name. Damn, that's hard to say. Go home? Yeah, I'm at home. Yeah, I'm already home here. Yeah, just got back from church. Yeah, I hope everyone's having a good night. Play some Johnny Stash. There we go. I am a little tired though. That's why I'm drinking this AM PM soda. Oh yeah. Tropical. These people like got some good song choices. For I think you mean leave this foreign land. That's dang, that was a good. That was similar to the Land of Canaan too. That Doc Watson did. That was a good one. Leave this foreign land. Bill Monroe. That was off the 1968 record. I forget the one with Scruggs. That was a good song. Yeah, right on Tropical. I like that one. A lot of people are bringing up like old music. Thank you, Sue. Yeah, it reminds me of that song too. A boy named Sue, Johnny Stash. Flower here. Let's wake it up. Thank you, Sue. Is there a Sue in here? Hell yeah. The Dax says. Right on, bro. Little cross picking. George Scheffler style, that 2 down, 1 up pick method. I like that one. Here we go. For like Worried Man Blues, the Stanley Brothers, that good old hillbilly songs right there. I like those. Worried Man Blues. Somebody sing it. takes a worried man to sing a worried song. I'm worried now, but I won't be worried long. Because he's leaving that foreign land. I don't know what he's doing. Or just NyQuil. It's 3 a.m. where I am right now, and I'm lighting tech for national tourist bands currently in a bus going down the freeway. Oh, right on, dude. What? You're really into music, dude. You're really doing it. It's 3 a.m. where I am right now. Okay, sweet. It's like noon right here. You're lighting tech for touring bands. Who are you? Who are you with right now? Who's touring now? Where are you at? What band are you with right now, Dax? That's cool. He's just watching some hillbilly music. Right on. That's what's up. Man, if you tour with Billy Strings, bro, get me to meet Billy Strings, man. Show him my videos. I teach all his music. I subbed. Right on, bro. I appreciate that, man. Who are you touring? Put my phone on the charger. Dude, we don't want to lose you guys right now. Got like 6 people on here. That would suck. There we go. Yep. I don't know if you know anything about audio, Dax. I know you said you're a lighting technician, but I'm looking for buying a microphone for Zoom to work for like Zoom lessons and for these lives. I'm looking for a USB style mic for the laptop. I don't want to go into an interface right now. I just want it simple. So I want the best like USB mic for the money. I don't have much, but I'm looking at the Audio Technica 2020, I think it was. I heard that's pretty good bang for your buck. Because right now I don't got a mic. I'm just literally, this is my phone. Audio Technica is great for everything. Right on. Play All Apologies. I'm not sure about that one, bro. But I apologize for that. Blue Shadows. Yeah, I don't know, bro. I know a lot of old music. I need to update my my musical taste. Give me a standard. There we go. Oh, Joe Clark. Ragtime Annie. Play G, B, C, C minor. I'm not sure on those chords. That's Creep. I'm not sure I'm doing it right. Billy Strings 2. I wouldn't go that far, buddy, but thank you. Yeah. I ain't Billy Strings. Billy Strings in the low ground. That's what I call it. Billy in the low ground. Billy Strings in the low ground. Let's see. hold it up. Okay. Tired. Sorry, folks. Billy low ground, Billy in low ground. Late night shredded. Pretty much itchy scab as I'm itching my scab. Or neck, whatever. No scab, just itchy. The rhythm for that is really awesome. I started the live showing actually. I started earlier playing that rhythm. It's like some of the best rhythm guitar work I've ever heard in my life. Billy in the low ground, Doc Watson, but his son backing him up on rhythm. Let me play it here. This is almost verbatim what he played, like note for note, pretty much. Like this is as close as I could get. Let's see. That's how he backed up his dad on that one. Billy in the low ground. That was the rhythm there. I think it was slightly faster than that. But that was the backup for that lead. That's always been a hard one for me to play. I got to practice it a lot to get it to sound the way I want it to naturally, to get it to flow. That's the only song I play where like it starts to sound mechanical to my ear. I have a really natural sound usually with the other fiddle tunes, but that one, it gives me. I think it's because I try to play it too fast. It's got that cross picking section in there, and you got to hit pretty quick. What is arpeggio? I don't know exactly, but it's like an arpeggio is like picking out a chord. I think I don't know. Is it similar to like a sweep picking? Like I don't know. I'm not a music theory guy. I just teach cross picking, brother. But when you figure it out, let me know. Arpeggio. Playing original. There was this thing that I hadn't finished yet. It was just some chords. It's kind of very, very different than what I would usually play, but it's just some pretty chords here. really do anything with it. I didn't finish it. That was kind of like the beginning. I started that in like 2014. Still didn't figure out what Max was. No, what Dax. The Dax. We want to know what band. Probably left. He's probably busy right now working on some light issue. We want to know what band he's gigging with right now. That's so cool. He might be with Billy Springs right now. Anyway, folks, I'm about to get off here right now. I'm kind of tired. We made it past the 2-hour mark, so that's quite a big deal. God bless you all. Thank you guys for subscribing. Appreciate that. Liking the deal here. This is pretty cool. Hopefully going to be back on tomorrow, Lord willing. Going to have my dad on here. That's the plan. So get Dad back in here, playing some music for y'all, just goofing off. Like to do these lives daily right now while we have the time. And yeah, just trying to grow the channel. We have Zoom lessons coming soon. Haven't started them yet, but it's really close. We're getting that going. I'd like to do my first lesson in a week or so. Yeah, it's going to probably start out small, but we'll be doing group lessons via Zoom, and then also one-on-one lessons on Zoom for flat picking and bluegrass stuff. Yeah, that'll be really fun. But all right, guys, good night, and we'll chat later. Good night. If I can turn it off.